I took some notes on my phone really fast, things that I just like wanted to talk about. And it's probably some things that you guys have seen on the Glam Girls page. But I wanted to make sure and address it, especially for people who watch the replay, that everybody should start a new party on the 30th of this month, because you can, hopefully all of you saw that, but you can get
an extra one.
What was that?
It'll give you an extra one.
Yes. Right. Yeah. You have like
but it will still be only 5% rewards, won't it?
Yeah, so if it ends even in September, you will get your rewarded like the old rewards. So that will work into October. The only thing I've not clarified or seen clarified, which I need to go look up and make sure, is that would count as your one for October. I don't think so, because you're still going to be getting the September rewards, right? Has anyone seen anything further?
The thing was that Glam Girls where it said about being grandfathered in?
Yeah, about it being on the other rewards.
I think it was saying that the new system begins once you close whatever party was the last one open in September.
Okay, so that would
basically giving everyone up to 10 days grace.
Okay, so that would make sense. So that would be a really good way to go ahead and open a party on September 30th. And then, especially if you're going to get any kudos, then you can get that and still have maybe that one qualified party before. Yeah, Haley does have a lot of info. And one of the posts that I shared was from Haley's group or Nicole's group. I can't remember which one. A lot of content sometimes is the same, but I had seen that and I wanted to make sure I shared that with everybody that's on the call and anybody who watches the replay, because it's something we want to make sure to do. Also, the YCash trackers are up. I know some people have been sending me messages or posting messages. So if you go to your My Office and then Customer Connect, if you can see your customers, and then if you scroll all the way over, if you're on the phone, you can see how much YCash people have. I will say I have probably 5 to 10 people that the amounts, for some reason, it's showing a negative YCash amount. And I messaged support and I was like, why are people showing a negative amount? And they said that there's some kind of glitch for some people and they're trying to work on it. That's really all they gave me. They were like, hope this information helps. And I'm like, it does, but I still am a little confused. But for the other people, it shows like $10 YCash, $20 YCash, whatever they have. And so you can definitely message. I'm going to work on messaging, making sure that I've messaged all of those people at least. And then if you have any that are kind of wonky, maybe just leave them till the end or see if it gets straightened out. But just today I had a $100 sale from someone who was notified that she had YCash and went in there and used her YCash up. And because she purchased so much stuff, she's almost to another $10 YCash. So definitely follow up with those people. Also, tomorrow is the last day for the Prestige Bundle or the Customer Loyalty Bundle. So anybody who has spent $100 or is signed up for the mascara subscription can take advantage of that bundle. And tomorrow's the last day for that. So just a reminder.
Now that first bit of YCash, that expires on September 30. Is that still the case?
Yes, I believe that's the last thing I've seen. The $10 expires on the 30th. But if they have any like from a party or anything like that, obviously that's yeah. And then
she would have been given the 10.
Yeah, the 10 expires on the 30th. That is what I've understood.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to get onto them.
Yeah, definitely. And now it's so much easier now that you have that. I feel like you can make a list and then just pop out some messages really fast. They should have received emails too, but definitely PM, is a good way to.
Also, if they've got that $10 YCash, that means that their free shipping threshold has dropped as well, yeah?
Yes. Yes, they're Prestige.
Yeah, that's correct. And if they have the $10, yeah, right. And if they have the $10 YCash in that next little column over with the check mark, then, I mean, they should be able to take advantage of the deal. that's
Yes.
good until tomorrow. So, and I'm not sure about the price. I think the bundle in the States is 65. I think that's
Yeah,
right.
it's 90 something here.
And then the free shipping is at 75. So they could grab a bundle and one other product pretty much and get free shipping and be almost close to another reward as well. But they would not be able to use their YCash on the bundle if they have the YCash. So, but they could use it on the other products, like, I don't know if that all makes sense.
Use the YCash. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So if they did a bundle and like lip stain or something, they could use $10 on the lip stain and then maybe be at the free shipping amount. Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. And then the other thing Cheryl and I have kind of been working on and excited about. I see you smiling.
I'm excited. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm super excited.
Are you sick?
I'm super sick.
Yeah, I think you're live yesterday or something. I was like, she sounds sick, but then I couldn't tell like if it was like early in the morning or you had just woke up. So I didn't want to be like, are you sick? And then you'd be like, no, I just woke up. Like, leave me alone or something, you know? I hate whenever people are like, are you sick? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. Stop.
You look sick.
Yeah, you look sick. Oh, just,
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
I'm terrible.
Yeah. We look sick.
We look sick.
Yeah, that's true. So Cheryl and I kind of collectively came up with this idea. She had watched some training on something that was kind of working with another group that she's in, right?
Yeah. It's a network marketing group that I'm in. It is not like a company. It's a group about growth. It's a group about progressing and making rank. And so it has nothing whatsoever to do with a specific company. But I was like watching the idea and I was like, how could we tweak this to make this work for us and our team?
Yeah.
And then Becca told me about her idea and I was like, oh, perfect. Let's mix these together.
Yeah. So we kind of merged them together, and so what it's going to be called, I came up with this clever name because, you know, we have to have an official name. But so we're going to do our weekly calls on Mondays, and we're going to call them Money Making Mondays because we're going to be selling.
We're not selling anything.
We're not selling anything, makeup, but no, we're going to be Mom, stop. We're going to be talking about obviously ways to make money, but also putting in the actions. And so do you want to explain the like Google form and like?
Yes, let's do the Google form first. Let me pull it up.
Yeah. And then chit chat.
So every week we have this Google form that I'm going to post in the group as soon as we're done here. And you'll have all the way until next week, next Sunday.
Yeah.
To turn your form in. But it's a weekly tracker. Whoopsies. Glad I went and looked at this. It's got like a whole extra spot on it. Okay, so you're just going to put your name and then how many people you prospected this week. So how many people you talked to about the opportunity. If you had any sales, and if yes, how many follow-ups you completed this week. If you had any signups that week and how many. So it's just whether you did them or not. And if you didn't, you just say that. Like, just put no. Just turn in the form. Even if you didn't do anything, we want you to turn in the form. We want to just track what we're doing, what our activity level is. And just from tracking your activity level, we're going to put your name into this other thing.
Yes. And I personally, well, I think I can speak for all of us. Whenever we did like where we would do the Zooms and post when we had done the Zooms, I feel like the accountability factor, you try and stay more accountable because you're tracking, you know what you're doing. Yeah, the lives. Yeah, not the Zoom. Sorry. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But because you're you know, you have people to stay accountable with and stuff. And so this form, it's just for us to at the end of the week, look at what did I do and maybe where could I work on things? You know, did I follow up with people? Yes. Did that lead to sales? No. Okay. So what can I change with my follow-ups? Or did it lead to sales? Yes. How many? Maybe I could have followed up with more people to produce more sales. Maybe I could have followed up with more people and talked about the opportunity to sponsor more people.
Or hosting a party. And by prospecting, you guys, that is anybody you talk to about product, about the company, about hosting a party. It's any sort of prospecting. It's not just business prospecting.
Yeah, definitely. And so it kind of breaks it down into 4 categories, and it's just so you can be honest with yourself. And then through this, everybody's going to fill out the Google form, whoever wants to participate. Like Cheryl said, you're going to get a drawing just for filling out the form. And then whoever is the most, obviously we won't be able to see each other's totals until like the end of the week. And it's not we're going to release who did the most of this, you know, numbers, whatever. But whoever had the most sales, the most prospects, the most sponsored, the 4 categories anyway, that is broken down into, whoever was the most in those from all the forms that were turned in will get extra entries, if that makes sense. So if Narelle had the most sales, if Cheryl had the most prospects, if Pam sponsored people, then you'll get an extra follow-ups. There you go. So entry just for filling out the form, and then the most in each of the 4 areas will also get an extra entry. And then we're going to do a drawing on Monday nights on our team call. After our call's over, we're going to have money-making days for an extra incentive. It's going to be some kind of swag, a product, cash, something. Just a little bonus for us, like working our business and to have a little fun and switch things up. So I think it'll be fun.
Sounds fun. A little competitiveness.
Yeah, some competitiveness. That's true. Some holiday cash. Who doesn't want some extra bonuses and cash? I mean, and through it all, obviously everybody wins, because if you're actually putting in the work and doing the things and, you know, working your business will grow too. So that's going to lead to earning those extra bonuses that Younique's offering too, the bigger bonuses, the frontline bonuses, the car bonus, things like that. So it's just something that we had been discussing and trying to put together, figure out what we thought would be the best with the form, how we thought would be best to go about doing the drawings and things like that. And we both agreed that Monday nights that it would be fun to actually, because on the Zooms we can see each other's faces and it's more, you know, face to face. So we want to see that where we're doing the drawings and stuff like that. So I think it would be fun. And obviously if our teams are growing, if we're having huge months and stuff like that, we might do more than one drawing a week, you know, sometimes or whatever. We're willing to switch it up. And if you, Narelle or Kim or Mom, if you guys have any ideas or whatever to add to this, feel free to put in suggestions, because, or anybody watching the replay to feel free to give us suggestions on this if you like the idea or whatnot. But I don't know, it's something new to try. I'm always willing to try new things that kind of pumps up everybody and makes everybody want to work and push all at the same time.
Yep, sounds good. Fun.
Yeah. Woo! Woohoo!
I'm on.
So there'll be a link for that.
Don't put me on.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, great for the holidays coming, Christmas.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Mom, I have my kids. They have to like send me a request to get a new app on the phone. They can't get it on their own. And I have to check this app that she wants out. But she wants me to approve it right now. But I don't approve apps that are like where you talk to people.
Oh.
Unless I know them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't blame you. Does anyone else have anything, any other information that you can think of? I know I watched Derek's live earlier, and he was talking about the incentive trip next year.
So is that the one that's January 2020?
2020, yeah, because it's going to be totally
There's only
different.
one in September, is that right?
Yeah.
October.
Okay.
Yeah, October is this year, and then next year the earning period, instead of being like January through June, is going to be April through September. So that will kind of change things up. And then the cruise will be the following year in 2020. Yeah. So super exciting. I'm trying to think what else has been going on. I know.
New products coming out October 1st.
Yeah, new products. What is it? It's
I
the
can't wait for the
liquid lipsticks
shade.
and the foundation shades. That's right.
Spoolie.
And the spoolie brush. Yeah, that's right. New products.
Oh yeah, because that was only in the kudos, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What else? Yeah, not just like a week longer for the kudos and the Love You to Pieces campaign
Yeah,
and earning that trunk.
I still got to get one more person.
I know.
I'm going to tackle somebody.
I can't wait for
That's why
that.
I don't condone violence.
I have a cousin that told me if all else fails, come see me. So I'm going to get it.
Narelle got the roll up brush bag.
Yeah,
Narelle earned it. Yeah,
I just need one more person.
for that. Yeah, for your Love You to Pieces.
Yeah.
Narelle, aren't you pretty close? You had the sign-ups? Are you
Yes,
close on your?
It's being shipped. The trunk is being shipped to me at the
She
moment.
got it.
Wait, you
got
already
it.
ordered yours?
Yes.
Well, I'm jelly. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not doing too loud.
See?
Yay.
I can't even. I'm not even allowed to order mine yet.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a live when you get your trunk.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh.
They're not yet shipped. Ordered but not yet shipped.
Oh my
Won't be
god.
long.
we're not
That's super exciting.
allowed to order ours here in the States until October 1st.
Oh.
Oh no.
Look at
I'm literally on the website right now, like, is it in my cart? And I just don't know.
yeah.
She's laughing.
No.
I'm like, I'm about to like order me some makeup.
Meanwhile,
literally just
Pam's over here tackling people, trying to get them to sign up. No.
Literally, this is me like just clicking on random stuff, just like I don't even care what it is. I'm just adding it to my cart just so that I
Just need to see if the coupon's there.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. That is too funny.
It's there?
It's there.
It's there.
Yay!
Okay, well, I got to order here in a little bit.
Yep, Cheryl.
Not for whatever that was, because I literally just like clicked the top option on everything.
Just like forget it. I'll just buy it, whatever it is.
Put all the stuff out in the car.
Yeah. She's like the $500 order. I'm like, wait, what, Cheryl? Oh, yeah, I just bought whatever. I was getting my trunk.
I got my trunk.
I didn't care.
That's hilarious. That's too funny. I'm trying to think if anything else is going on important that we need to mention or just like a heads up for everybody. I can't really think of anything. Just the party hostess rewards changing. Open a new party on the 30th. We're gonna do our team calls Monday nights at 8:30.
Money making Mondays.
Yay.
Yeah, money making Mondays. I did, like.
Money making Mondays.
I can't talk today. Earlier, I was trying to say, "You're unique" or something, and I was like, "Yo, yo, yo," and then I'm like, "Why did I just stutter? I can't even talk." I'm like, "No, unique."
No,
I couldn't talk. But yeah, we tried to do the poll, and I feel like we got so many different responses because some people can do different days, other people do other days. So I think Monday is a good day, and we'll stick with that. And if people can't jump on, we'll try to record them and do a replay for people. So, and the other thing that we had talked about as well is maybe like once or twice a month, have someone else from the team provide some other kind of training, some kind of outside tips, tricks, even if it's just like a live video on the group on a different night than Monday. That way other people that maybe couldn't get on the weekly Zoom could get some kind of training or some kind of something. And if we did a live or did a Zoom, whatever, we can post that in the group, or it would be posted in the group if it was a live, just so people have content to different things, different days. So that's another thing that we discussed. But anyway, I won't keep you guys on here too long. I am going to go try and message as many people tonight and tomorrow that I have not talked to about their YCash, and then getting that bundle. Don't forget that bundle ends tomorrow. So
Focus on that and
that and the kudos and the love you to pieces, the things that are ending.
and getting the mascara subscription started.
Yeah, mascara subscriptions. Yeah.
Lots of stuff.
I have a goal for it to have 5 per month by the end of the year.
Well, it's so awesome because when you think about it, those that are just going to keep rolling in. I mean, if you get 5 and then you get 5 more and then you get 5 more. I mean, if you did that consistently, I mean, you'll probably have some people that will cancel out. Maybe not because they don't like it, but just because financial this or that. I mean, they can jump back in and stuff. But even if you did that over a year and then another year, I mean, you're going to start really seeing income from that. So that's pretty exciting. And that tab says my subscriptions. They are going to be adding something else, whether it's subscription boxes, foundation, something.
Sample boxes.
Some kind of something. I know that is just the start. I mean, they've even said that. They said that, they plan on doing something else in the future. And so if you're doing that with your mascara and then you start getting people doing that with the foundation or perfume or whatever it is, that's just money rolling in.
It's true. I told Becca about this, but the other day I've had a decal on my car since I got here to San Antonio. I put it on right after I got here. And I was actually literally the other day contemplating how I was going to scrape that thing off because it's the old 3D Plus.
Oh.
And I don't sell that ever anymore. And so I was contemplating how I was going to scrape that off. What?
I'm suspicious it's going.
Yeah, me too.
It's no longer in the kit.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was contemplating how to scrape it off. And literally the day after I was thinking about that and trying to decide where I would get a new decal from, what kind of decal I would get, what I would want it to say. This lady, I was at the car drop-off line at the school in the middle of the school day. And this lady comes and pulls up next to me. And I was like, wow, she's really close. Literally, I looked and was what's with this lady? And then went back to my phone. And then I looked again because she stayed there. And I noticed she was this at me. And I was rolled down my window and I'm like, hello? And she was like, hey, do you have a phone number? And I was like, what a weird question. And I was like, a phone number for what? Because in my head, I was like,
who are you?
I'm scared. Just freaking go in. I'm thinking wanting a number to the school. And I'm like, I don't work at the school. And she was like, your mascara. And I was like, oh, yes, I do have a number for that. And I gave her my number. And her and I sat there and talked a little bit about the mascara. And I pictured the Epic, obviously, because I like the Epic. I pictured the Epic and talked to her about the Epic. And her and I have been texting back and forth through the week. So this decal, I was just getting ready to scrape off my car because I didn't think that I was probably getting anything out of it. And because I got the 3D on it and I don't want people asking about the 3D. I'm not scraping it off until I've ordered a new decal because obviously it is good for something.
Yep. Yeah.
Yay.
That was so awesome. I was so excited when you told me about that. And then I told Cheryl about my story. We were at Walmart and there's a lady in the front of Walmart and she was selling subscriptions to the newspaper. And I like to get the newspaper every week because it has the coupons in it and I like to coupon. And so I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll sign up for the newspaper here. And I was just talking to her and then I asked her if I could add her on Facebook. I'm like, we're new to the area. Can I add you on Facebook? And she was kind of hesitant at first. She was like, yeah, And so we looked at each other up and added each other. And then she said, so what do you do for a job? And of course I said, like, what you're not supposed to say. I was like, I sell makeup. I just like, well, and she was like, oh, what kind? Is it unique? And I was just like, yeah. Like waiting, like what's coming out of her mouth next. And she was like, my best friend sold that, but she moved away and she quit selling it. And she's like, I love it. I have so much of it. And then she had on, like, I had noticed her makeup already, but she had on the liquid lipstick. And she's like, I love this lipstick. And then started kissing her hand. She's like, see, it doesn't come off. I was like, yeah, that's what I do. Like, and then she was like, my eyeshadow, do you see it? Which her eyeshadow, I was a little dramatic, but I was like up to her eyebrows. And she was like, look, I have on the cream shadow right now. And I was like, yeah. Like, it was pretty funny. But anyway, so I have her on my Facebook now. And I'm like, what? This is awesome. Like,
So maybe she's going to be your new presenter.
yeah, she might be. She might be.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. Yeah. It's really fun whenever you make connections like that with people.
My aha moment this week was we were in the middle of painting, and this girl that I used to be friends with back when I was like in grade school, I had friended on Facebook, and I chit-chatted with her a few times back, like months ago. But she, out of the blue, said, I'd like to have some foundation samples. Can you send those to me? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, of course. So anyway, so I had Otis send off foundation samples for me today. So.
That's awesome.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Yay.
So many new connections.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The last person I would have thought would have.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know. It always seems like that, like people that you never expect or that you just think are asking for your phone number at the school or for the school's phone number or for selling you a newspaper. I don't know if I told you guys this a while back ago, but I had someone, I know I told Cheryl this, we had talked about it. I had a girl message me, like some like spammy cold message. And she was asking me about skincare products or something. And I was like, obviously you don't know what I do. I mean, I was kind in my reply, but I was like, you must not know what I do because I sell skincare and makeup and stuff. And then she was like, oh, you do? What kind? And I told her. And anyway, she came at me trying to sell me a product. And in the end, I flipped it around and ended up selling her makeup. I never bought anything from her, but she's bought from me now 2 or 3 times. And so it's super, super fun whenever you flip it or you find these people, or it's like the most unexpected. You never can count anybody out because who knows, right?
Yeah.
But
Hey, just a tip to throw out there really quick. I know I talked to Becca about this, but in one of the classes that I did recently, I'm not even going to lie and try to tell you who it was that taught the class because I've taken so many lately and I have no idea. But he said that the professional network marketers, people who are really doing it to make a big business, they're prepared. And he said that the way that they're prepared is that when they have a conversation with someone about the products or business or whatever, they have some way to follow up with them by giving them something that they give them. And I was like, well, I do everything over the internet. So that's like totally came to me. I mean, like, I'm really bad about this. I'm always writing off people's ideas. This is like something I'm terrible at. I'm like, oh, that doesn't apply to me because I don't talk to people in person. I do everything over the internet. Not my thing. And he was like, and for those of you who do your businesses completely over the internet or over the phone, then that means you drop something in the mail. He was like, drop them a catalog, drop them a sample, whatever you were talking to them about, drop them something in the mail so that they get something tangible in their hands in a week. And I was like, oh, I could easily do that. I just need to order some new catalogs. I mean, the new catalogs are awesome. If you haven't seen them yet, they are amazing. I love the new catalogs. So I need to order some, but it was like, just drop those or some samples in the mail. And now with us getting samples all the time, it's so easy to turn around and drop those in the mail to somebody, like, or hand them to someone when you're out in public.
hey, I was gonna ask that too.
Something on them and you're good to go.
Has anyone received like their second mascara subscription yet? No. Okay. I ordered my first, and then my second subscription I think is supposed to ship within a few days, I think.
I need to order another one.
I'm not positive, but it should ship soon. But I'm just wondering what the sample is, because the sample was the perfume sample.
Mm-hmm.
So surely they're changing the sample every month, right?
I read that someone got a beachfront illuminator thing as a sample.
That's what I heard, that you were going to get possibly.
Nice.
And that was a couple of weeks ago. So it's also a good way for them to run off deleted products or the last bits of things.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know that would be everybody, but yeah, someone got that as their sample, which is amazing.
Yeah.
If I have a package show up with something, I'm going to be like super excited.
Yeah.
Oh, Kim, I have a funny story about
the illuminator. I think that these samples are brilliant. Like, and if you take them, because I don't need samples, I have everything.
Mhm.
So if I get stickers and I just put a sticker on there, I can hand that out. I'm going to start carrying them. I got the new purple bag, the new collection bag, or not collection bag, but presenter bag.
Yes.
And so I'm going to start carrying that as a purse. And I'm going to throw some samples in one portion of it with my sticker on it. That way, when I'm talking to anybody, I have something to hand them.
Mm-hmm.
Kim, I gave my daughter the cream one. She used it all over her face, thought it was a foundation. I bet she was glowing. I had a customer do that. She bought it from me. I think it was the cream one, or maybe it was a stick. I don't remember. She was like, do I put this all over my face? And I was like, no. You will be shining. Right. And I'm pretty sure she got the lightest one, the I don't even know the shade. And I was like, no, you will look like a shining ghost.
I have a luminizer trick that I have to perfect and then teach sometime soon.
Oh, yeah.
Michaela came over to do homecoming makeup the other day, and I watched her, and I was watching super, super close, and she used a totally different technique than I've ever seen used to apply the powder luminizer.
Cool.
Now I'm going to be watching your live videos.
I'm going to be, as soon as I feel good enough, I'll go live and I'll teach it, because I'll have to practice it a couple of times. But it was really neat because it was using almost like a blending brush, like an eyeshadow blending brush.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it went on, and it was just like, it was huge.
That's awesome. I shared, I don't know if you guys saw, I found a really good picture on one of the graphics groups. It's not mine. I'm not even sure where mine is right now, but the beachfront luminizer that's on sale right now, I shared a really good picture. I think it looks so pretty in that picture I shared. And since then I've sold 2 of them. So if anyone wants to share that picture, just saying, you might sell one. You never know.
I'm going to share that. I'm going to stop the recording.
Yeah. That's fine. And the other